Greetings, mortals. Welcome to Wizarding Weekend, the final Wizarding Weekend of 2022. I have no idea what that intro is going to be in 2 days. I really have no idea. I've been saying 2022 for the whole career of my streaming and Twitch this year. What will await us? I don't know. What I do know is that we are going to play some Dragon Quest VIII for the Sony PlayStation 20 tonight. I hope everyone is doing really well. How you doing, Commonly Rare? Yes, there actually indeed is a demo of Final Fantasy XII in this case. That's not just random artwork I pulled from Google, although it is, but it also reflects what is actually in this case. See, I'm not making it up. It's right there. Final Fantasy XII, playable demo. I've never actually played it. I've never played Final Fantasy XII. Somehow I played all 3 Final Fantasy 13s, God help me. And I beat them all somehow. But I never played 12. 12's actually supposed to be the last good one, according to everyone I've ever talked to. So, I don't know. One day. Get back in there. Get back in there. There. In you go. Look, I'm going to annihilate what's left of this box here. Okay. Good to see you, Ari Channel TV. Hope you're having a great night. Everyone go follow Ari. Awesome, awesome retro streamer. Ballanor, it's great to see you. GOG0, hello. How you doing? Grognak, hi. Yes, Dragon Quest VIII rocks. I never beat it. I've tried to beat it several times over the years. I bought this when it came out in 05, and I never beat it then, and I tried it a few years later, and the furthest I've ever gotten, I think, is Argonia. I'm pretty sure I stopped after that each time. Commonly Rare could never get into 8, was too cartoony. See, I loved... This was the thing. A lot of people didn't like the whole cel-shaded graphics thing. Like this, Wind Waker. There was like a trend at the time in the mid-2000s of cel-shading. But I'll tell you, man, 20 years on, I think it's aged far, far better than other games of the time. I think it looks great. I don't think, like, a lot of people are like, oh, you gotta remake this and remaster it. I don't think you do. I don't think this game needs to be remade at all. I think it's perfect the way that it is. Was your first entry into Dragon Quest? I think it's probably the best one. It would just be nice if I could beat it, but I will. This time we will. Grognak, also you said that Hand of the Heavenly Bride is still your favorite in the series. See, I played, okay, so I played 1, I played 2, I played this, I played 11, because I've only actually played 4 of them. Oh, and I played Dragon Quest Swords, but I don't think that really counts. It's more of like a offshoot. But honestly, I wish I had played more of these as opposed to all the Final Fantasies I played. I like the classic feel of the Dragon Quest games better. Oh, you know it, GOG0. What's up, Melpomenian? Good to see you. Mother Antares, how are you? Hope you're doing really well. All 3, oh yeah. Struggled through 1, let alone 3. FF12 is a different beast, to be fair. Way it plays a stark difference from previous Final Fantasies. Oh, okay, so it's similar to 11. Interesting. I mean, I hear it's got a really good story, too, and... you know, I think that, I want to give, there's so many games I want to give a chance, like, I need to find the time. My list of games I want to play just keeps getting longer, and the amount of time I have to play keeps getting shorter, so, you know, I don't know. What's up, Reg? How you doing? You did the same thing with Wind Waker, Commonly Rare, very nice. It's very charming. This game is definitely worth playing. You've never played a Dragon Quest? How you doing, Story? Good to see you. You got about 10 hours in Dragon Quest 11, but the game crashed. You lost a good bit of progress. Sour John continuing the game. That sucks. Yeah, I stopped playing 11 because the soundtrack was grating on me. But then, I forget who it was on stream a few weeks ago. We had a whole conversation about this, right? Remember? And I went to YouTube and ended up finding out that the newer S version of Dragon Quest 11 has a much better soundtrack, so... Gotta give it another chance. You started Dragon Quest XI on cast this afternoon. Oh, yeah? Tell me about that. 12 was okay. Got lost a little bit near the end. Gambit system was interesting. Noise. I think that I gotta give it a chance. What was it that caused you to get lost near the end? Without getting spoilery. Like, was it plot that was getting you lost? Or, like, was it just, like, getting dull? Or... Balnor says the battle music sounds like something out of 1960s Batman. It did get very repetitive very quickly. Oh, so here's something I do want to go over really quick because I don't want anyone to feel slighted here. But I think the shout-out player that I have that shouts people out is starting to overtake the stream. And what I mean when I say that is not that I don't want to shout you out. I want to shout everybody out. And I'm happy to say I'm going to shout you out. But I'm going to try to only use the shout-out player really now when we're rated. Because between the shout-out player, all of the effects, the sound effects, and I think you all know by now, those of you that follow me a lot, I stop every time that stuff happens. And, like, it's causing us to not get through any of the games we're playing. So I will happily, still, like, Reg, definitely give Reg a follow. Definitely give Ari a follow. But I'm going to chill out a bit on the shout-out player. And I'm going to try to save that for raids. I hope that makes sense to everyone. I hope that's fair. I'm worried that, like, everything other than the game is overtaking the stream about games. So we're gonna kind of save it for the occasions, if that's cool. So we're talking about the shout-out player. So, like, for example, this is totally fine. This right here, /shoutout. So definitely go follow Ari. But exclamation point, I just made the decision 5 minutes ago. Exclamation point SO. We're gonna just use that for raids from this stream onwards. I'll put it in Discord later. I know, right? I'm so horrible. S-O. So yeah, just use the Twitch /shoutout because that gives a shoutout, gives the links, but it doesn't stop my brain. Because I'm just being honest, like every time something goes off, I do stop. You probably figured that out by now, I do. And I'm concerned that like we're not getting through the games. And I want to get through the games too. I want to chat with you. I want us to all have fun. But I also want to show you the game. Like, I have a lot of fun playing games with you guys, with all of you. So I hope that makes sense. Hope that's fair. You didn't get the TPS report on that. Bag of Crabs. This is a long game. I read somewhere in the realm of like 50 to 60 hours if you run through it. And it can go upwards of 80 to 90 if you, like, grind and try to find all the secrets. So, yeah, this is a long one. But that's okay. I don't mind. This is the thing. I can play super long RPGs as long as the story keeps moving forward. So, yeah. So, basically, what I'm saying is /shoutout. Have at it. We'll happily shout out all you awesome retro streamers. The exclamation point SO shout out, the non-Twitch one, we're just going to save for the raids. And not all mods know this yet because I just decided this right before we started streaming. So if any mods come in and it happens, it's no big deal. We'll go through it on Discord tomorrow. But that is what we's going to do. It took you 80 hours to finish Dragon Quest VIII back in the day. Yeah, that sounds about right. It's a long one, which I've never beaten, but we're gonna finally beat it. Oh no, you're not, Soda. You're good, Soda. Just ban the mods. No, our mods are awesome. Rognak says you can't remember how long it took you, but you wouldn't be surprised if it was anywhere between 60 to 80 back when you had time to play RPGs properly. But see, that's the thing. Like, there's never time. There's never time. I feel like Jean-Luc Picard at the beginning of Star Trek Generations sometimes, and I just need to get to like the end of that movie where he no longer thinks that time is a predator with teeth like Sauron, but time is a friend that takes the journey along with you, reminding you to cherish every moment because it'll never come again. So yeah, look, you can see all my failed attempts here. You can see my first attempt back in 2005 where I got to Argonia in 37 hours and 43 minutes. That's right, Yoshi. There are 4 lights! Oh, that was such a great episode, wasn't it? That's one of my favorite Next Generation episodes. I loved that one. I loved The Inner Light.
It's a fake!
It's real! Thanks, Soda Pagoda. A very appropriate redemption, actually. Alright, so let's get down to business here. We got to Alexandria. If you remember, the last time we played this was almost 2 weeks ago. And we got
Your
to...
return to Shore was not part of our negotiations nor our agreement, so I must do nothing.
Yar, Soda Pagoda, thanks so much for redeeming the piratey hat. This chair continues to be high, says I. Such a high chair. And while 'tis true that me debauchery is me way of compensating, and the rum may always be gone, and I may be the worst pirate ye ever heard of, ye have heard of me. I appreciate you, Soda. Rognak started to play the Trails in Sky a few days ago. What's that game about? How you doing, Lumbo? What's up, gamers? Uplink? No, he's messing around. So, gamers, what we're doing now is, and by the way, you should also follow Gamers Uplink when you're done following Ari and Reg. We're gonna change how we do shoutouts because the shoutout player is starting to really, like, overtake the stream. And so what we're going to do from tonight forward, and any mods that come in, by the way, that don't know this yet, I just made this decision tonight, so it's no biggie. But we're going to reserve the SO player, so exclamation point SO. We're just going to reserve that for when we're raided, because every time we do that shout-out clip, I usually stop. And we're using it so much now, because what I'm learning about Retro, and this is why I love the community so much, one of many reasons why I love it so much, is like half of Retro's community also streams, which is great, but it's starting to overtake the stream, those clips now. So we're going to save the SO player, exclamation SO, for the raids, and we're going to use the /shoutout command, the Twitch command, for anyone that we're shouting out, all the awesome Retro streamers, regardless of raid or not. So I just think that's going to be the easiest way to keep it, you know, streamlined, keep it fair, and it'll be less of a, I hate to use the word distraction because the shout out player is awesome when we shout people out, but it'll be more special because it'll just be for the raids. So I hope that makes sense. Grognak says you're committed, almost 15 hours in. What, Trails in the Sky? You gotta tell me about Trails in the Sky. What's that game all about? I haven't heard of it. But it sounds like another game I have to add to my list.
Now we know.
And knowing is half the battle.
Thanks, Lumbo, for the video of Now I Know. And knowing is indeed half the battle. Alright, so we made it to Alexandria, right? I think that's where we are. Let's refer to the guide. The guide that is falling apart after all these years. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, this is the Alexandria region. There's apparently some treasure chests that we missed. I don't know if you can see them, but up here. So we'll have to try to get those at some point. We're probably going to have to go back the other way, too. I don't mind it. You know, we need to grind anyway. But at some point, we got to go to the Tower of Alexandria, which is to the east. And there's a chest to the west and the northeast that we're probably going to want to get. As far as what we can do in Alexandria...
I just want to tell you both good luck. We're all counting on you.
Why, thank you so much, Salsa-san. I knew that was you. Yes, you got it, Gamers Uplink. Video shout-out for raids, chat shout-out otherwise. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna talk to everyone in Alexandria, then we're gonna go get some chests, and then we're gonna go to the east at some point to go to the Tower of Alexandria. I don't remember exactly why we have to go there, but the guide is pointing it out, so it's probably gonna be where we go next. What's neat about the strategy guide too is it's not story spoilery, so like it just tells you like where things are. And like gives you like little cliff notes of things, but like it doesn't spoil actual like story. It's really interesting how Brady Games made this one. It's a good guide. All right, so let's go out here. Oh, that's fine, Soda Pagoda. What we're gonna eventually do, and I just keep forgetting to do this, but we're gonna make a mod channel sooner rather than later. I've been really lazy. I think that'll make it easier to communicate this kind of stuff. It's what I used to do in Zophar's domain. We had an IRC private channel for... I didn't call them mods back then. I just called them staffers. Staffers. The staff. No doubt you've heard of the Albert family. They live in the mansion on top of the hill. Lady Rosalind and Miss Jessica... I'm not doing the right voice here. Let me try this again. Lady Rosalind and Miss Jessica have shut themselves away inside ever since Master Alistair's death. The poor lambs. The lost little lambs. Everyone's a lost little lamb. The heir of the great Albert family, Alistair, was murdered over in the Eastern Tower. That's the tower we've been talking about. Aries says, Trails in the Sky is a story where you play as a pair of teenagers to become bracers, troubleshooters who solve mysteries and help people with problems that normal authorities can't handle. Okay. It's a grid-based strategy combat game, so it works similar to Final Fantasy VII. Well, when you say grid-based strategic combat, I think more of like Shining Force, Fire Emblem. Is it similar to those or no? Soda says it's going to be one since mods don't need to remember it's going to go by... Well, yeah. we'll get it. Don't worry. I'm not going to like lose... You know, I'm not going to be sad if we forget here and there. We'll get it. We'll do it together. Don't put you on the PIP. Oh, my God. The company still refer to those things as PIPs and action plans? We call them something different over here, but I'm not going to tell you what. Perish the thoughts. I reckon it was the doing of some thief in there after the statue Alexandra. Can I search for stuff in here? Like if I press X, and it's X, not cross. I don't care what Sony says. Damn, I didn't mean to do that. I was searching for lettuce. I was just trying to get some iceberg lettuce, man. Do we need to heal? Remember before I fought... No, okay, we're good. Remember we fought the boss and we didn't even, like, have anything healed? That was ridiculous. I don't know how we got through it. That was an exciting battle, though, wasn't it? It was exciting because I artificially made it exciting by just not healing. Dark Cloud? I've never played Dark Cloud Lumbo, but I remember when that came out. That was a PS2 game, right? That was one of the launch titles for the PS2, I think? Or shortly thereafter. I worked at GameStop in 2000. I feel like that was one of those titles during that time. The party obtains 11 gold coins. Oh, so nice, so nice. Nothing like 11 gold coins. There's like a bag on top of there, but there's no way to get it, is there? Yeah, you can't jump in this game. Alright, that's fine. We don't need it. Are there dragons? I hope so. Can't really be a Dragon Quest game if there's not at least one dragon, right? Although, I'll be honest, I don't remember if I saw any dragons all the times I played this. Like, up to Argonia, which is the furthest I've ever gotten. Is there anything else in here? Did we talk to her? I don't think so. The jewels in the eyes of the Alexandra statue are so beautiful that you sort of lose yourself in them. God, this game looks great. Think about this. This game is, what, 18 years old now? Or almost 18 years old? Looks great. This doesn't need to be remade, in my opinion. Alright, what do you think? Defense first? Or attack first? Probably defense. Welcome to the armor shop. What can I do for you? Buy. We don't... Well... Scale shields give us 3 each. Scale armor gives me 6. And 5 for Yangus. So the scale armor is the biggest bang for the buck. But if I buy these, I can buy 2 of them, giving us +3 defense each. That's probably the better idea, right? How does it look without the retro tink? Not that different from this. Yeah, I keep forgetting too that like the games I'm playing, the retro tink is definitely doing its thing. Like right now, the retro tink has this upscaled to 1080p. But honestly, I remember this game looking amazing on a regular TV screen. So, I mean, I can't really show you what it looks like without it because then I can't stream it to you. But point well taken, Salsa Soon. It certainly looks better than most PS2 games, that's for sure. Yeah, that's the great thing about the cell-shaded graphics. So what do you think, chat? You think I should do 2 scale shields? Would that be better to start us off? That way we each get the benefit of defense, and then I can grind for the kilt and the scale armor? Probably makes more sense, right? Dragon Quest II was one of your favorites. You felt they kept making things more grindy, complicated as games went along. And so, yeah, but like even like consider Dragon Quest VIII. Other than like the complicated alchemy pot, which I still haven't figured out really how it works, I think it sticks to mostly to the basics compared to what Final Fantasy did. We're gonna get down a whole rabbit hole about Final Fantasy's needlessly layers of complexity. Hot Sauce is asking if I used composite video. Yes. Well, no. Let me rephrase that. When I first got the PlayStation 2, yes, I used composite, which is red, yellow, whites. But then in a couple years after that, like in 03, 04, I switched to component cables, the 3 colors and 2 audio, 5 total. And that is actually the cable I'm using right now. I have the 5 cables, the component plus 2 audio, going into the RetroTink. And I use that because I think it was Mike Chi I talked to about this in his Discord, and it was recommended that for reasons I don't quite understand, whereas the SCART cable is a good option for like the Sega Saturn, which is what I use for that. For whatever reason, the PlayStation 2 does better with a component cable. Like, you're not going to get the benefit of anything with SCART. I'm not exactly sure why that is, but that's what I was told. So to answer your question, Salsa Soon, when I first played Dragon Quest VIII, I did use component, which is what we're using now. The only difference being we're going through the RetroTink, so we can get HDMI into my capture card. Grognak says, one thing you love about DQ series, they've updated the graphics and made the games look amazing, but they kept the turn-based combat. Right. Yes. And the aesthetic. Final Fantasy, I don't even recognize it anymore. I haven't recognized Final Fantasy, honestly, since 10. Even 10 was very different. But Dragon Quest, you can go to 11, and it's still Dragon Quest. You still have the music like do-do-do-do-do-do-do, like it kept all that stuff. Final Fantasy like just got away from so much of it. But anyways, agreed. You can tell me why it's better to use component than SCART on PS2? Go ahead, let's hear it. You're that old and war was called Dragon Guard in your time. Nice. Yeah, like Final Fantasy Tactics Story, I got you. By the way, Story, we will eventually do Shining Force 3 Scenarios 2 and 3. I think we talked about this the other day, but I've decided we will definitely do them. But I want to finish Dragon Quest VIII first. I want to finish Shining the Holy Ark first. And I really want to do Dragon Force really badly. It's been so many years. I love that game for Saturn. But somewhere in there, we're going to... Like, Shining Force 3, Scenarios 2 and 3 are on the docket for sure now. I have decided to. Alright, we're going to do the scale shields. I think that's the best bet. Can we sell anything? Alright, let's get rid of the leather shield. And we'll get rid of this leather shield. And we'll check out the weapon shop just cause, right? We're also gonna move around some stuff. Because I'm OCD. Oh, we need some herbs, don't we? Yeah, Yangus could use a couple herbs. Just 2. Because we do have healing spells now. So, let's see. We'll get Yangus 2 of these. There we go. So the next things we want to buy once we grind for him is we want to get the leather kilt and the scale armor. That'll be good. And then let's just go mosey on over to the weapon shop, just, you know, because... Alright, let's see here. Giant mallet. We're trying to get him an axe, though, right? Oh, there it is. Oh, no. We really need to get him that axe, don't we? Maybe that's the next thing we should get. We need a lot of money, chat. Oh, God. I guess we better start grinding, right? Final Fantasy keeps reinventing itself with every new game. It's just, there comes a point, though, where, like, if you don't recognize it anymore, I don't know, I'm so torn on it, because I loved, like, one of my favorite RPGs of all time was Final Fantasy VI, or 3, for Super Nintendo. I thought that, to me, yeah, I know, everyone's like, what about 7? But for me, it was 6, it was 6. And after that, just, it started to really change, like, a little too much for my fixed preferences. Like, I can evolve to a point. I mean, here we are, right? All these years later, I'm streaming, so I can evolve. I just think Final Fantasy, like, whereas I like to, like, take the rubber band, just very slowly stretch it. Final Fantasy just goes boom, like a slingshot. Lumbo's asking if I play this on an emulator. So this is actually the original PlayStation 2 disc of Dragon Quest VIII. We are using PlayStation 2 hardware. And we are using the amazing RetroTink 5X right there by the amazing Mike Chi. So we're basically just pumping in the video
Evil will always triumph
into
because good is dumb.
Good is dumb, Ubu. Into the RetroTink, which is then outputting an HDMI signal at 1080p to my capture card, and that is what you are all seeing. Salsa Stone says with the PS2 in particular, once the RGB signal is in progressive mode, it uses sync on green, which isn't widely used standard. Aha, makes sense. Greetings and good health. It is Good Friday. It is a good Friday. I agree. Hope you're having a great weekend too, SSJ Cruz. If there's an emote that could show you how jealous you are, I'd use it. You can still find these. They sell these on eBay. I don't think they're too expensive, are they? How much do these go for right now? Can't be more than like 80, 90 bucks, right? They made a lot of these, didn't they? Did I skip your earlier message?
Secure all positions. Here we go.
Oh, component has a standard signal, predictable. But with RGB on
Full
SCART.
ahead. Next stop, Zophar's domain.
SSJ Curtis, thank you for the follow and for joining the realm in the domain. Your support is greatly appreciated. The sync signal can be on different pins. Oh, I see. That's why I hear about stuff like sync on composite, sync on green, sync on lumen, etc., etc. And you're basically saying RGB signal in progressive mode is a non-widely used standard, so SCART won't get benefit. Okay, I understand that. And yes, I am with you. It's 9. 9 was really good too. I have 9. It's over here somewhere. See, I still got my copy. I still have my save file too. We got all the way up to like the EFA tree or Leafa tree or something, I think it was called. And then I stopped like a fool. I was near the end. One day we're going to do this. We're going to stream this and I'm going to beat it. It's going to happen. You got a physical copy for $40 on eBay? Yeah, it's not that pricey. It's really just PS2 that has the odd peculiarity. Got you. Yeah, Final Fantasy Tactics is good. An unopened Nintendo Sega and Dreamcast games. Oh wow. And you're not going to until he's gone to look after him like your life depends on him. That's awesome. I don't have any unopened games. Well, actually, no, that's not true. That's not true. I do have 2. All you Final Fantasy fans are going to hate me. I haven't opened either of these. They've been sitting here for a while. Look. Final Fantasy 15 and Final Fantasy Type... Is it O or 0? I don't even know how it's pronounced. Type 0, probably. But in the shrink wrap, see? Hear the crinkle? Never opened it. Maybe one day. You just got yourself PS5. Good purchase. The PS5's awesome. Alright, here we go. Where do we go, chat? Where do we go? Anything behind here? Nope. It's like an invisible barrier. Did we go in here yet? Half your Steam library is still sealed. Yeah, sealed. We talked to her, right? Yeah, this is the whole Alexander, and we got 15 gold coins in here, didn't we? Yeah. Do 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 do. Oh, it is nighttime. I love the day-night cycles in this game. I mean, a little bit more seamless than Castlevania 2. What a horrible night to have a curse. Can we go in the well? The answer is yes. Yes, we can. Now, is there anything in the well? Not seeing anything. Pressing X, not cross. Not finding anything. Alright, back up we go. So, Ubu, what games did you get for PS5? Did you buy any yet? I have a recommendation if you haven't bought anything yet. Let's go. Should we save? We don't have to save just now. We didn't really do anything. We just bought stuff. Is there like a top floor of the inn? Probably not. You were just thinking that line. What's in the books? What's in the books? What's up, Fat Def? Good to see you. Hope you're having a great night. Happy Wizarding weekend. Sun uses RGB on the PS2 because you have an RGB component. Oh, okay. And handles the sync on green. It came with God of War Ragnarok. All right, that's a decent choice. Let me show... What's it saying? Newsflash, you can get different information from the same people depending on whether it's day or night. It's like a town has two faces. Now remember, the things you hear may not sound particularly important at first, but you never know what may come in handy later on. Here's the PS5 game I recommend everybody play, even though you will be torturing yourself with this and you may never beat it. I recommend it. Oh, 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 yeah. If you can deal with From Software, and it wasn't even From that did the remake. It was what was the name of it? Blue Point. Blue Point Studio did the remake of this. It's an incredible game. It looks incredible. It sounds incredible. The controls are tight, but oh my god, it's so damn hard. It's so damn hard. It's one of the hardest video games I've ever played. And I've never played the Dark Souls games, by the way. But I would say, actually, it probably is the hardest video game I ever played. It's so friggin' hard. Why do I recommend it? Because it looks amazing, sounds amazing, plays amazing. If you play it, like, turn the lights off, pump the sound up, do it when no one's around, obviously. But wow, you get lost in the experience of Demon Souls. But oh my god, the rage. Well, you all saw it, right? The Demon Rage video is from this game, from the final boss. I wasn't streaming at the time, but I was recording locally. Just because I, thought it would be fun to document whatever experience I had with it. And so, you all know what happened. You all have seen the video. You're going to be the guy and say a game with infinite continues isn't as hard as 90% of Nintendo games. Well, for example, Julian, Ninja Gaiden. Everyone talks about how freaking impossible that game is. But guess what? It has unlimited continues. Nobody remembers this. That's how I was able to finally beat it when I realized, after watching speedrunners run, I was like, wait a minute. This game has unlimited continues. You just keep trying. So I did, and I eventually beat it. Now, that's not true of all Nintendo games, but it was true of Ninja Gaiden. Was not true of Battletoads. Battletoads is ridiculous. That's a game I don't think I'll ever beat, unless I save scum. This guy looks dead. What's this guy talking about? Miss Jessica was always following her brother around, even when she was really small. She can seem a bit she can seem a bit of a tough nut at times, but deep down she's actually quite timid. Kai. What has Blue Point expressed interest in? A Legend of Dragoon remake. Don't give me hope, says Julian. That was years ago, not sure anything ever came of it. What are they working on now? Yeah, Battletoads is sadistic difficult.
Hi.
It's ridiculous.
Welcome to Zophar's domain. We're going to save scum today.
Exactly. That's the only way we're getting through Battletoads, everybody. What is out here? Where does this go? Listen to this. I just saw a man at the Albert Mansion claiming to be Miss Jessica's fiancé. How can a slimy-looking character like him be marrying her? I just don't believe it. It can't be true. Well, let's go here and find out what's what. It's like a mansion. This is the Albert family mansion. I'm afraid I can't let you in at night. You'll have to come back in the morning. Oh, damn it. Do we have to sleep then? Like, we probably have to get in there, right? Or should we just kind of grind outside for a while? We should probably just grind. What level are we right now? 8? We should probably grind to like level 9 or 10 and just get some gold. Right? That probably makes sense. This game does require you to grind quite a bit, so... Did we go in here yet? You'd be happy to get a new script patched onto the original? What game are we talking about? Battletoads? We only go to the Eastern Tower once a year on Alexander's Day, a holy day when there are no monsters about. Still quite a way off, but my father's allegedly down in the dumps about not being able to go this year. I don't understand. Only people from our village are supposed to be able to open the door to the Eastern Tower, so how'd the killer get inside? Everyone's saying it must have been a thief, but I'm not so sure. I'm like almost positive we're supposed to like get a mission from the mansion. So we're gonna have to come back during the day. I mean, we could just sleep, but we also could grind. Hey, we got a Chimera wing. Cool. In the mystery, you can simply toggle cheats. You can. that's probably it for here, other than the mansion, right? So what we'll do... Is this anything I care about? Yeah, they're asleep now. Can we go behind here? Maybe we'll find something while everyone's asleep? Wait. No? Nope. It was a good thought. The localization is unrefined, what, for Legend of Dragon? I got you. Alright, so let's go grind. I think we spent plenty of time doing everything but grinding. Let's go do that. We should be able to. You need to get back into the Dragon Quest games. They're so relaxing. They really are. And it's very conducive to streaming, by the way, like these games. Because literally I can just run around and grind and talk to you all and not really think about what I'm doing. So I can talk to you all. Hopefully. We have the boomerang, so that should, you know, help us. And if we find ourselves in trouble, we'll just go back to town and we'll rest. So this should work. By the way, for those that don't know, we are retiring Action Figure Overload. We have 2 more redemptions that I owe Things of Your Mind and Spot of Tea. I swear I'm going to do it one of these days soon. I swear I am. Just want to make sure it's a good experience for everybody. And then we're going to replace it with some kind of singing redemption. I'm just trying to figure out... I'm very motivated to do it while I still have a voice. But I'm trying to find a way to do it and not have to worry about DMCA law. I haven't figured it out yet. Because, like, I want to be able to, like, sing different things. And, I don't know what that's going to look like. So, I'm still working it out. You talking about Legend of Dragoon, Sauceson? So we just got to decide, do we go for the axe next? Or do we go for the armor next? I'm thinking we go for the axe next. No problem, Mother and Taris. Enjoy the lurkiness. Oh, so let me tell you something, chat. Let me tell you all something. I could add my own little funny words to the song that I decided to sing to maybe... Is it the words it's looking for? Is it the sound? Like, what is... Because I know, like, what you can and can't do. Clearly, that's something you probably shouldn't do. But then there's, like, what will the algorithm pick up? Or what will the companies look for? Like, It would be me singing... But I want there to be, like, a background track, and so that's where it gets dicey. Like, I almost wish, like, I had somebody, like, I don't know, that could create, like, a really good cover song, like a karaoke version of the song, that's not quite the original, but close enough. I don't know. I'm trying to work it out. We'll see. Like I said, that's the reason why I haven't done it yet, because... I don't want to implement it till I'm sure we're okay. Get the TMNT guy to make a few tracks. Oh, you're talking about T-Lopes? Yeah. Hey, T-Lopes! I know you visited Zophar's domain back in the day. Can you just make me some tracks? I'll give you points. I'll give you a free Action Figure Overload. Oh, God, I'm sure that'll work out. I could never ask him that. There's no way. I'd feel like a schmo. He is amazing, by the way, T-Lopes. Well, this is the thing. So, like, I know... Like, I gotta think about how I'm gonna word this now. So... Okay, I'll give you an example. Yeah, T-Lopes is the musician that he composed for Sonic Mania, Streets of Rage 4 expansion. He did TMNT, Shredder's Revenge, and he was on the stream. He was on the freaking stream. Who remembers that? Who was here? Maverick Canissa was here for that. He was playing with us. But yeah, T-Lopes literally came to the whole stream and watched me beat Shredder's Revenge for the first time. He was so cool. I have the highlight up. Unfortunately, I didn't have the chat up at the time because G. Levy was playing the game with me. But so there's only like a very brief moment where you can see T-Lopes talking in the VOD, like towards the end. But it was so cool to have him there. And then like we were chatting on Discord for a little bit afterwards because he was thinking about one day trying to stream. He's such a cool dude. But he was like, yeah, you're Zophar. I remember you. Like, Zophar's domain. I was like, oh my god, that's crazy. Like, it's just crazy how many lives you impact, you know? But anyways, so the point I'm making is I do know some musicians. I mean, my brother's a musician. But like the Zophar's Realm theme that you all hear at the beginning, like that was a musician that I know. And the thing about when you have someone compose for you, like when you commission someone, it can be very expensive. So in the beginning of my streaming days, I put more capital into the stream. But now, like, it's like if I wanted to do a redemption the way I really want, and I were to try to commission someone every song I do for a redemption like that, that could get very expensive very fast. So I just got to think about how I want to do it. The Zophar. What's up, Storm Salmon? How we doing on money? Oh God, 229. I'm gonna be at this for a little while. That's okay. We should stay off the road because we're on the road. I think we're less likely to get good battles. Oh, whoa, we're in trouble. Holy crap. I'm not paying attention to my health. Oh no. We're gonna undo everything we just did. Chat, we're in trouble. We're in bad trouble. We're in bad trouble. Bad trouble. What do I do? Oh no. Oh no, we're dead. I don't believe this shit. I should have ran. And we're dead. And we're dead. That's the end. Such bullshit. And we lost half our freaking gold. Okay, so let's remember that when I am grinding, see, if all party members fall in battle, your gold coins will be halved. Avoid being wiped out by using medicinal herbs. When outside, use a Chimera Wing in order to quickly return it down. Be sure to carry one when traveling far from civilization. Thanks, game. Damn it. Me singing a song. We'll call it like Zophar belts one out or something. Man, that blows. Literally, we just undid everything we did. It's like we did nothing. It's literally like we did absolutely nothing just now. Yeah, the game's definitely like twisting that knife. Hey, use an herb. And then it shows like a picture of your dead character in the corner. Like, Jesus Christ. Yeah, these games, Dragon Quest doesn't mess around, man. This ain't Final Fantasy. This series does not screw around. Alright, well, I mean, while we're here, we might as well go back to the mansion, right? Damn, I should have been paying attention. What does she say now? Yeah, basically karaoke track sauce soon. Welcome to the Albert family residence. And like, see, the stuff is like, it's not just any songs. There's certain songs I'm more motivated to sing than others. Like, for example, I'm a big Disney villain nerd. So like, I love the Disney villain songs, but ooh, I'm just begging for bad things to happen using Disney music. There was never any need for a guard here in the past. I was hired just after Master Alistair died, so I'm still quite new here, really. Doesn't mean I'll be putting up with any shenanigans, though. Make sure you behave inside the mansion, do you hear? Oh, I hear. Can you read this? Nope. Yeah, you keep the experience, but I was doing it not just for the experience. I really wanted the gold. But, I mean, at least we keep the experience. Yeah, I mean, they did help a bit, but I wasn't watching my health, and I never healed. I gotta pay attention to that. Can you look at, Phew, them kids laying in dust as soon as we arrived in the village threw me off a bit, Governor. Mind you, looks like they'd had some bother before, so you can't blame him. I bet it's Domagus. He's at the bottom of all this. I was checking to see if there was a map. There's not. There's a secret to the door of the Eastern Tower. Only people from our village know how to open it. Master Alistair found it open one day. So I went inside to find out what's going on. What's going on? Shot mark, thank you for the host. I just stole that from Rig. And then someone or something attacked him, and oh, it's so unfair. What's my favorite villain song? Oh, I got a few of them, Julian. And they're all songs I want to sing. Like, I would love to do these as redemptions. So, I love the Lion King song, Be Prepared. I want to, like, I literally just want to start belting some of them out right now, but then I'm spoiling the redemption. I loved Hellfire from The Hunchback of Notre Dame. I can sing that song I think, pretty damn good. The only part of that song I have a little trouble on is the very last note of Hellfire, where you have to hold the last word. Sometimes I run out of breath before the end, so I gotta practice that one. But the rest of the song I can do really damn good. I can do Be Prepared really well. Let's see. I liked the Little Mermaid's villain song. What the hell was that one called? Poor Unfortunate Souls, that was it. What else? In Aladdin, not the movie, not the original Disney movie, but in the musical that Eric Freeman was actually in, he did a song called Diamond in the Rough. And I would love to sing that one. What other ones did I love? Beauty and the Beast, the Gaston song. That one's fun. And the Mob song is really good. Wait, you did it wrong? No, you're good, Shot Mark. Hello, hello. Hope you're having a great evening. You look forward to Treasure Planet Disney songs? No, no Treasure Planet. I never watched it. I kind of skipped that Disney era. Like, after somewhere around Lilo and Stitch, I stopped with Disney until, like, I want to say Tangled. So, like, the era after Lilo and Stitch and before Tangled, like, I skipped it all. I guess that included Treasure Planet, Meet the Robinsons, a bunch of others. Chicken Little. They weren't very good, I heard, so. That's right. No one persecutes harmless crackpots like Gaston. I'm especially good at expectorating tooey. But I'm not trying right now. There's a secret to the door of the Eastern Tower. Only people from our village know how to open it. But Master Alistair found it open one day. You talked to me already. Why am I talking to this dude again? No, don't talk to him again. Oh, you know what sucks about this? Like, oh, it just sucks to... I saw them, you know. Miss Jessica and her poor mother arguing like cats and dogs. What were they arguing about? I don't rightly know. Something about revenge, that's all I could gather. Doo-dee-doo-dee-doo-dee-doo. To be honest, I never liked Miss Jessica all that much. I don't tell her when I said that, though. It's just, she's never very friendly to us house staff. She was arguing with her poor mother as well. But I do sympathize with her now. I mean, her only true friend in the world was her brother, Master Alistair, so now she's all alone. Oh, Alistair was her brother. Right. Okay, I remember now. What's in here? A lot of paintings. Look at those graphics. So yeah, I don't know how to, like, do any of that. Unless I just sing it a cappella, and that's no fun. So, I don't know. We'll see. There was never any need for a guard here in the past. I was hired just after Master Alistair died, so I'm still quite new here, really. That doesn't mean I'll be putting up with any shenanigans, though. Make sure you behave inside the mansion, do you hear? Okay. Wait. Talk to you. Haha, congratulations. You have the great pleasure of meeting I, the world-famous poet, Lorenzo. Not only am I the son of the Chancellor to a large and prosperous kingdom, but I'm also the lovely Jessica's fiancé. Yes, that's me. She lost her brother recently, so I came here today to comfort her. But I seem to be faced with an unexpected obstacle to our love. There are some brats in front of a room who won't let me in. Ah, the sea of true love is strewn with the flotsam of despair, flotsam. But I shall crest the waves of adversity and find harbor in my lady's bosom. This guy's a giant nerd. Alright, what's in here? Hopefully there's some treasure. We got a set of Wayfarer's clothes. Really? Why is there never anything good in these? It's like, you get 2 gold. You get tattered clothes. Go upstairs. Let's throw pots like Legend of Zelda. What's happening here?
Oh, look out! It isn't safe here.
Uh-oh, we have a named character. We have voice acting.
Just look, there's a mouse. I hate mice. Why do I have to deal with it? Oh.
The voice acting is so good in this. Then out of those 100 drawers, you get that 1 mini medal that gets you the reward you really want. Exactly. Well, of course not. There's a maniac throwing pots. We haven't gotten any mini medals this game yet, have we? Probably in those treasure chests I keep ignoring. It's a mouse. Mouses. Mises.
See? Did you see it? Just now.
Oh, I saw it.
What am I going to do? Jessica's room is on the other side of that wall. Oh, dear.
I think we have to put our mouse in there. I forget our mouse's name. Does anybody remember what our mouse's name is? By the way, how you doing, Fulton Farnell? I am such a maniac. I can't stand mice, but I drew the short straw, and now I'm the one who has to get rid of it. I am Miss Jessica's room, just on the other side of the wall. If it gets in there, I'll be in real trouble. Why am I giving her a Scottish accent? I just heard what she sounded like. She sounded nothing like that. Oh, dear. I'm a maniac. Hey, 18 gold. It's just large enough for a mouse to fit through. Send Munchie through the whole show, why not? Yeah, Munchie, that's it. How you doing, Sir Boom? So, do I just try to run to the other side, I guess? Like, can you get anything with him? Or I'm just trying to run to the other side, you think? Uh-oh, that's not good. Was I not supposed to do that? Oh, wait, here we go. Wait, where's that at? How do I have to go up here, maybe? Oh, okay. It's a letter. Take it? Yes. Munchie obtains Jessica's letter. Can I talk to that mouse? Nope. Why can't the mouse talk to the other mouse? That's weird. So now where do I go? Stopping the other mouse from getting to Jessica? I don't know where to go next. Is there another mouse hole somewhere? Oh, I see. Okay, so now we gotta report back, right? I guess. Yeah, Munchie rocks. Munchie brings over the letter. Zophar takes the letter and reads it.
I don't know who will find this letter.
That's Jessica.
But please consider it my last will and testament.
No!
For by the time you read this, I will already be gone.
That's not good.
I am going to the tower in the east. I will not return until my brother's death is avenged.
Oh, she's mad.
I'm sorry for the damage I've caused to our family's reputation. But this is about something far bigger than tradition.
Oh, for sure, Julian. Oh, I never told you guys about Willow. We got to talk about Willow. Don't let me forget after this part to talk about Willow.
My heart, no matter the consequences. Please forgive me. And to Bangers and Mash, I'm sorry.
I love
for
that that's her
lying to
name.
you. I hope you'll forgive me as well. Signed, Jessica.
Well, thanks, Jessica. Thanks for nothing. We gotta go rescue her. Or something. Willow. So, a month and a half ago or so, Disney Plus came out with the new Willow series, which is the sequel to the amazing Willow movie, which I loved from the late 80s. What the heck? So I watched the first episode tonight, and I'm not going to give spoilers as far as the story, but what the hell is up with the dialogue? Like, I understand that, you know, in the original Willow, George Lucas had a hand, right, in telling the story of Willow. Even though he didn't direct it, he definitely, you know, was responsible for the story. And everybody knows that George Lucas, while he's an amazing storyteller, cannot write dialogue for diddly. Are they just trying to keep his memory, like, he's not dead, you know what I mean? Like, are they trying to keep it feeling George Lucas-y? Because that's some awful freaking dialogue. I'm sorry, man. Like, I'm hoping Warwick Davis can save it, because I love him. But the acting, like, whew, it's pretty bad. The dialogue's pretty bad. It does not feel medieval to me at all, like in another world. It feels like pop culture. I don't know. I felt like I was watching The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. No disrespect if you love that series. Definitely not Willow. So I don't know, dude. I didn't like that first episode at all. But I did love the appearance. Well, I don't want to spoil story, but hopefully Warwick Davis can save it. Yo, Cobra Commander, what is up? How are you? Yo, go follow Cobra Commander. Cobra is an awesome, awesome retro streamer. Loves a lot of point and click like I do. Lots of games like Chrono Trigger and RPGs and Monkey Island, Leisure Suit Larry, all those good games. Go follow Cobra. Hope you're having a great night. We are playing some Dragon Quest VIII for the PlayStation Twain. And we're not getting very far. I tried to grind and I lost half my gold because I'm an idiot. But other than that, I'm doing well. Cobra says an actor can be great, but if the script is terrible, it can be tough to salvage, for sure. I'm just hoping Warwick Davis, because he's an amazing actor, I hope he's amazing enough. Think about it. He salvaged, like, the Leprechaun film should have been terrible, which a lot of people say they were. But Warwick Davis just makes them so fun. I can't hate them. Except for Leprechaun in the Hood. That was garbage. But all the end Space was pretty bad, too. But the first three were good. Awesome. Let's talk to Bangers and Mash. I love that that's their names. Oh, it's you. I'm sorry about before, but not sorry enough to let you through here. I'm under orders, see? Jessica said she doesn't want to see anyone, so I can't let people through. What? She's not in the room? Ha! I knew you were dodgy from the first moment I saw you, so I don't think you can put one on me. There's no way she's not in the room. So prove it. You can't just say something like that without proof. Are you a complete thicko or what? They're not believing me. Lady Rosalind and this bloke called Fiancé or something, have gone downstairs for lunch. I wonder what kind of things the Albert family eats. Oh. See what's in here. Did we go in here yet? Yeah, we did. We were in there. Have we been everywhere? He made Leprechaun amazing. Exactly, Folk Infernal. But yeah, the point I'm making is you should definitely watch it. I've only watched the first episode, and there's like 6 or 7 out right now. And it's amazing that they've sequeled it and they made it into a whole series. Cheeses of the world in which we live is blessed with an astonishing variety of cheeses. Cheese is awesome, by the way. Some of them have even more astonishing effects.
Now then, what brings you to my inner sanctum?
Zophar 1 Hype, Zophar 1 Gilius, Zophar 1 Ani Rage, Zophar 1 Jeem, Zophar 1 Lucia. I have rejoined the realm once more.
Cobra, you have rejoined the realm once more, and I thank you for joining the realm and the domain once more. Your support at 6 months, Tier 1, is greatly appreciated. Thank you so much, Cobra. You rock. Cheese is pretty astonishing, Ari. Shotmark's laundry machine was making banging noises. Did it sound like the sound that Jim makes when he bangs against the terrain in a game? Some of them have even more astonishing effects. Spicy cheeses that will have you spitting fire. Cold cheeses that refresh as they chill. And it goes without saying that they all taste simply wonderful. Cheese is tasty. Cheese is healthy. Cheese makes everything better. Cheese makes the world go round. I'd have to agree with all of that. Cheese is the best. Jim ran into your laundry machine. That's a tough one. I'm sorry for your laundry machine, not for Jim. It appears to be a book about the history of the Albert family. The history of the Albert family begins with Alexander Cranbartle, a gifted sculptor, skilled swordsman, and capable magician. Alexander was a truly unique individual who left his mark on history in a variety of ways, fully deserving his reputation as a great sage. His descendants reap the benefits of a prestigious and noble bloodline. They would do well to remember that they have a responsibility to uphold the high traditions of their ancestry. Nice. You don't eat much cheese yogurt, however. Yogurt's good too. All dairy is tasty. Love it all. I don't think there's anything else to do in here. I think we did everything we can do. But we didn't go in all the rooms, so maybe we should do that. Doodly doodly doo. Doodly 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 doo. Doodly 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 doo. What about these books? No? How about over here? No? This? This? Nope. Gorgonzola. Oh, Gorgonzola is so good. I don't know if you've ever been to a restaurant called Melting Pot. They do fondue. The cheese fondue is so freaking awesome. And part of their dipping is they have a bunch of different like sauces, and one of them is the Gorgonzola dip. Oh my god, it's amazing. Oh, do you, Julian? Nice. Is this taking us outside? Yep. Alright, I guess that was everything in the mansion. So we know that Jessica ran off to avenge, what's his name? Her dead husband. And we know... We should probably do a save now. Do we need to heal? No, the death healed us. Death heal! We know that Bangers and Mash don't understand that Jessica's not in there anymore. So we're probably supposed to go to that tower to the east. So let's go do a savey save first. God, cheese fondue is awesome. They also have an amazing chocolate fondue while we're on the subject. Do 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 doodly 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 doo. So here we are, an hour into the stream, and here's what we've accomplished. We have talked to everyone in the town, and we got some experience and lost almost all of the gold that we got because we lost half our gold. That is everything we've done in an hour. Oh dear. I do intend. Take care, my child, and may the goddess watch over thee. Doodly doo. Doodly 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 doo. Doodly doodly doodly, where do I go now? Alright, let us... Let's see. Let's go grind some more. Doodly doodly doo. Doodly 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 doo. I guess the only thing they probably could improve on in the PlayStation 2 version is some quality of life stuff, like when you buy things, it should give you the option to sell stuff back without you having to do it manually. So you could probably do that. And then like seamless transition between the towns. You could probably do that too. But other than that, I mean, honestly, you don't have to remake this game. I don't like when they psych themselves up. That's dangerous. Dangerous. The hammerheads are dangerous. Hee hee. Sorry, hammerheads. But you know, damn good for me. Dangerous. Really is, Julian. Oof. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, we really gotta like do a better job of not dying. You mean like this one? I got this for Christmas. Well, Chrismica. We celebrate both. So I call it Chrismica. But in addition to getting the Satiator, which is an optical drive emulator for the Saturn that you may have seen me playing last night, we got a USB Saturn controller, which will be cool for, like, you know, the Mister when the core matures, or, you know, any of the Saturn emulators, or just if I want to play on the Mister and play on an awesome controller. So, yes, I sure do. I sure do. Doodly doo, doodly 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 doo. There's a new one coming soon with analog sticks. Oh, okay. Like the Knights controller, the Knights into Dreams 3D controller. Oh boy. Bless me. Ooh. Do 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 doodly doodly doo doodly 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 doo doodly 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 doo. You only just fixed your 3D pad? I got you. Same banana shape with a 6 below the start button. Oh, okay. That's okay, Mother and Towers. We did end up getting 2 back-to-back world records in Virtual Highlight Any % emulator. But I was talking to Mechalink today, and we think we may be able, we're not yet, but at some point in the future, oh, we got a bandana. I don't know if that does anything. At some point in the future, we may be able to merge the, at least the satiator ODEs with the regular runs. We would just have to do some kind of calculation to determine how much faster the satiator is, because it is faster. I did some measurements, and it was like 3 to 4 seconds faster on average each time you hit the black screen of loading. So you multiply that times the normal run, and you're talking anywhere from 30 to 45 seconds of time savings, depending on if you're doing any % or all dungeons. So it does make a difference, but we think we might be able to standardize that. So the point I'm making is we did hit world records, but it's in the emulator category, of which right now there's only 3 of us. Me, Mechalink, and Cyrus Zero. I hope more of you that are interested in Virtual Highlights consider running that category, because I will run it now if people have interest. Doodly doo. Doodly doodly doo. Doodly 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 doo. We should probably do a healy heal now. Doodly 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 doodly. Doodly doodly doo. We should probably go for those chests, shouldn't we? Let me go look at the map real quick. Doo 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 doo. Gonna look at the freaking map. Oh, yes, we are. Alright, so Alexandria's here. So if we follow this east and then we turn north, we'll hit a chest. Okay, well, let's do that. Fungals. HP check. Yes, thank you, Soda. Still awesome either way. Yo, yeah, we're definitely... I wasn't totally happy with the... Oh, God, that sucks. I wasn't totally happy with the run because we did make a lot of mistakes. But, like, we were playing on the Japanese version, if you remember, and I demonstrated that you can die over and over, and your run doesn't die. And that's kind of like what I was saying to Mecha, like... Oh, do we go after that thing? Do we take a chance here, chat? I think we can handle it. Let's go for it. You enjoyed playing through it twice, but you don't know if you enjoyed it enough to speedrun it. I got you. I guess we'll psych up. Oh, holy crap. We're going to do this. We'll do a healy heal on Yangus, and then Yangus will psych. Oh crap! Ooh, we got lucky there. All right, we're just gonna attack it now. Let's just heal. Doodly doodly doo, doodly doodly doo. Doo 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 doo. Oh God, I don't even know. What should we be doing right now? Let's psych up. Yangus probably does snore like an earthquake. You wouldn't have played it throughout without my influence. Hey, no problem. I'm glad you got to experience the hard lag. So you have chosen death. You have chosen the way of pain. Even as a kid, you said no to virtual highlight folk Infernal. It's, you know what, I gotta say, it does look ugly as hell, but it really does grow on you. I really do recommend everyone give it a chance, at least once. Oh my god, he's sleeping? Really, man? Oh, this is not good. We might be in trouble here. This is probably a mistake. I thought we could take him. How do we get ourselves out of this mess? What do we do here? I don't even know what to do. Are we, like, dead? Alright, he's awake now. Fly, you fools! All the Lord of the Rings references here. Let's just attack. Oh my god, we're not killing it! Dude, he's gonna kill us. Doodly doodly doo. It's ugly in a super charming way. I agree. Alright, maybe we just need to go back to just psyching up then. You know what I have to say to this enemy? It puts the lotion in the basket. It puts the lotion on its skin, or else it gets the hose again. That's what I have to say. Maybe equip the sword instead of the rang. Yeah, maybe a good idea in this fight too, but since Zophar is mainly healing anyway.
I just want to tell you both good luck. We're all counting on you.
I don't really want to waste the turn. We'll just both attack. Maybe this will be the turn we win. Because Yangus is going to crush. There we go. Alright, we're fine. We got to go heal, though. All I got was 42 experience for that? Ooh. Level 9. Hopefully we get a lot of gold. 7 hit points, 3 magic, and some attributes, and 2 skill points. Well, we'll pump those right into sword, won't we? And Yangus is level 9. How Buffalo Bill really died. A crit from Yangus. It had nothing to do with Clarice. Clarice. Well, hello, Clarice. Just a reminder, we do have clips. Somewhere on your screen. 4 hit points, 2 magic, stats, 5 skill. We'll pump all that into axes. A junior cleaver. His attack power by 5 when he's equipped with an axe. 21 gold, that was it? Oh, but we got a copper monster coin. Yay. Oh dear, that was not worth it at all. Think there's a chest up here? I don't know. The map showed that there was a chest somewhere. I don't know if it's up here, though. Doodly doodly doo. You believe that I need to psych up at least to 50 before I mathematically match the damage output of spending your turns. Gotcha, okay. 100 is the only level where psych up exceeds just straight up attacking. Oh, wow. So what you're saying is most of the time, Commander Keen, psyching up is not worth it? Is that what you're saying? Unless you can get it up to the 100 level, which would be what? 4 psych ups? Right? I don't think the chest is over here. Oh, it is over here. Cool. $100 gold. Alright, well that was cool. Doodly doodly doo. Doodly doodly doo. Now we don't need to heal yet. Doodly doodly doo. Doodly doodly. There's something Disney-esque about the game's visuals for sure. For sure. You like every game in the series, but you'd say the 3, 4, and 5 are your favorites. Yeah, so 1's been remade a few times, though, so, like, if the original Nintendo one is a little bit too, archaic for your taste, you could always play the remake, and it's got some quality of life stuff in there. Not that I know of. I think it's similar to Final Fantasy, in that each one's kind of self-contained. I don't think that they have anything to do with each other. Ooh. arm's hurting all of a sudden. Doodly 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 doo. Doodly doodly doo. Doodly 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 doo. Exactly, Junior. Doo 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 doo. Doo 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 doo. Where it works out better, like the fire spirits outside the first time the defense being subtracted. Oh, okay. I have to remember to I'm gonna psych up. Psych to 100. Oh yeah, Arthur? 4 to 6 do? 1 to 3 and 4 to 6 do. Okay, I didn't know that. I mean, 1 was a pretty basic story, right? Save the princess, kill the dragon, Dragon Lord or whatever his name was. Ahead lies the Tower of Alexandria, no trespassing. I guess that would be this way, right? I don't know. Do we really want to go in there, though? Ooh, we're already in there. Holy crap. Oh, God, this area. I remember this now. This tower. Ugh. This is a pain in the ass. Let's see if there's any monsters out here. Maybe we can just kind of grind outside. One barely has a story. It's more like a short string of objectives. Exactly. Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum. 39 gold. How are we doing on gold? Are we in the 500s yet? We're getting close. I just think we should just keep grinding. I don't think we're. And maybe we are ready for this tower. But I wanna get our equipment up. That's the thing. Like, I wanna get our equipment up. Isn't this music amazing, by the way? I have to say, as much as I harp on how like Lunars are my favorite games and the soundtrack's amazing, I think the soundtrack to Dragon Quest VIII is a masterpiece. I think. Oh, this is not good. I think it's the best soundtrack of any RPG I've ever played. What's up, Mystery J? Yeah, we're playing on a real PlayStation 2 also with the original disc, and it is awesome. We've never beaten it before. I first played this when it came out in 05. I've attempted to beat this 3 times over the last 17 years. I've never succeeded. I've only gotten as far as Argonia, and then I would get bored for some reason. I don't know why. This is a great game. So this time, we're committed. We're going to play this game until we beat it. I mean, I'm not going to keep playing it on stream until I beat it. I'll fall asleep. But over the next few months, like we're gonna play this to the end. Mark my words. We will see it through early. Folk Infernal has 11 on the Switch. Yeah, I've got mine on PS4, but I got to invest in the S version with the better soundtrack. We were talking about that last time. 538 gold. Against the frog faces, switch to the sword because they become a lot more dangerous when they're mad. I can't remember, when you're in battle and you equip a weapon, do you lose your turn or do you get to take your turn still? Oh, my Apple Watch is reminding me I should be standing right now. So I guess this is a good time to take a couple minutes of a break. Please don't change that channel. Zophar's Realm will. BRB.
Welcome to another episode of G. Levy's Domain. That's right, everyone. I'm taking over the stream, as Zophar is currently indisposed, but fear not, he will return momentarily. In the meantime, I hope you enjoy these clips and funny, outrageous moments of Zophar. While you wait, thank you all.
The Z's! The Z's! The Z's! Hey, Zophar, welcome in.
Ready, ready, ready. Here comes, here comes. Do, 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 do! Do, do, do. By the way, I picked this up here. It's not going to come to that. Like, one of the other of us will knock the other one out, I think. At this point. Well, we'll see. Yes! 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 Beat this game! Yes! Mic drop. Alright, ready for suicide? Here we go. Oh god! Shoot! Oh god! 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 He beat him! He did it! Have you ever danced with the devil in the pale moonlight? I ask that of all my prey. I just like the sound of it. You better have no mods right now! Please don't die. Come on, I can do this. I can do this. No! Oh god! I'm scared! Ah! Thought I had him. Okay. Oh my god, my heart is beating so fast right now. You have no idea, chat. Yes! Boom! Mario 3. Mic drop. Told you I could beat it. And on the last life, with no power-ups. Clutch.
I couldn't find a good resource for these emulators. Like, which ones work and which ones don't, and what version's the latest. Like, there were some sites, but there was nothing where everything was in one place. Like, I remember there was Archaic Ruins and Node 99, and this one site was good at news. Another site had, you know, the emulators themselves, and yet another site had save states for them, and just nothing was in one spot. So I was like, alright, well, I'm just gonna have to solve it myself, like, the problem. Like, that was not in my head, like, there was a problem to be solved. A site needed to be created so everything could be in one spot, so that's what I did. Bleh, bleh, bleh. This guy ate some bad fish or something. That's what happened. They ate some bad sushi, like,
I know Kung Fu.
Turned them into zombies. Ha ha ha! I know Kung Fu.
Sword? Oh boy. 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 We know where Casey Longus's vote would go. Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy. He parried. Oh boy. No! Oh! Oh, that's brutal. Did you see that? Somebody clip that, please. That was brutal. Jesus. What the heck? He literally just sent me right into the spikes. Cruel, cruel. Alright, we'll continue on. Oh, shoot. I didn't notice where I was going. I was looking at the chat. No! Oh, no. And we're not healed. We're not even healed, and we're fighting a mini-boss. Okay. Jesus Christ. What do we do here? This is where I got the idea for Zophar's Domain, at least the name of it. Right there. Zophar's Domain. We're just going to make a save. I'm going to waste magic just to say I saved in Zophar's Domain. Remember, everyone, you were here. You must pay to save. Yes, it's ridiculous. We paid. We spent 645 magic for no reason other than wanting to be able to have a save that says Zophar's Domain. So here we are. We are one white dragon protect on us, and that's all we get now. Yes! Yes! Oh, Peachy Borgin! Peachy Borgin! Peachy Borgin! I beat Borgin! I beat Borgin! I beat Borgin! I beat Borgin! Borgin, 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 Borgin.
How odd.
Even if I did want to get married, I'm not sure it would be Gracie. She's like a chair, you know?
Like a chair?
Say you see this really great chair.
And you like the chair, and your mother likes the chair, and everyone says you should buy the chair. But you know that if you take it home, everything else would have to go. You know, like the chair is Louis XIV, and the rest of your place is IKEA.
What? Well, Bud, I hate to say it, but you better start cooking or get out of the kitchen. Because you keep farting around, and somebody might just beat
I don't get
you
that
to it.
analogy at all. He's talking about IKEAs and chairs. What? What? I promise you I did not pee myself on my shirt. That I'm aware of. Pretty sure.
Welcome back, acolytes of the realm. I hope you're all enjoying the clips of Zophar being silly, funny, and outrageous. We will return momentarily. Thrill me!
You're remembering how Blinky the NPC... Oh, yes. They I mean, normally when you talk, you have to do this, right? It's your eyes are connected to your voice box, apparently. Oh my god, that gives me a headache. Nello, I sell keys. What would you like? Is that clippable, chat? Is that a clippable? It's very dusty. Eye in my eyes. Eye in my eyes. Oh my god, it's ridiculous. Gotta use the close. Okay. Oh shit. No. Wait. Oh god. Oh, come on. Oh my god, it's ridiculous. Okay, alright, hold on. I got this. Shh. Yes! Got him! The Dragon Slayer is mine. I got the Dragon Slayer. About this game, you think they mean Vampire Hunter D. I always think it's like a Dracula game. How did she get in? Wasn't it locked? Yes, Lena Lazuli. How indeed. Look at those graphics. I will say, Darkmex, for when I got this in 1995 originally, this was some high-tech stuff. Going down, he's going down. Can I keep him down there? Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute, it worked! Look! It worked! How did that work? I got him! Look! I got him! I don't even know what I did! I'm saving. Quark, we've come to you to get the diamond. Diamond? What diamond? I think you know what I'm talking about. Why is it you humans prize those things? Don't you know they're made for my Oh, what's the use? Here, take a look. This is the diamond. I wonder what the original Japanese translation was. It definitely wasn't that. But that's another reason why I love the translation. Like, it makes me chuckle. Level 4 bolt! Yes! That is...
We are back. What did I miss? Saucesoon said, what about Dot Hack? I don't know. What about Dot Hack? We're going to eventually finish him. Against the frog faces, I want to switch to the sword because it becomes something more dangerous from the mad. Yep, definitely. You bought 11 4 times, Sam. Probably going to buy it a second time for that soundtrack. Yeah, it got re-released with a bunch of improvements. Correct. I need to get probably the Switch version. I have the PS4 original version. You rating up on that new marriage options? Oh, you can marry in Dragon Quest XI? I didn't know that. You just wish it had New Game Plus options. Mystery says there's a lot of options to how many side things you want to do, and there's a good amount of post-game content if you wish to do that. Nice. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I'm feeling kind of poopy right now. I don't know why. Alright, let's go do some healing. You know what? As I'm looking at this, we probably need to, like, get out of here now. Look, we're, like, running out of resources. How much gold do I have? 538? If that's enough. After this battle, hopefully we have enough, and we'll go back to town. Whoa! Dropping cartridges. That's cool. Do, 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 do. Frog is attacked. Frog. Oh, well, no, I wanted to switch to the sword. Damn it. Oh, well, too late now. Really? Alright, Zophar. Copper sword. Equip. Did it work? It did. There we go. How much of a difference did that make, though? What's up, Casual Hero? Go follow Casual Hero, everybody. Awesome retro streamer. Plays a lot of awesome games. Very metal feel. We're doing some Dragon Quest VIII, which I just dropped the box for. On the PlayStation 2. The PlayStation DOS. The PlayStation Twain. The PlayStation Stein. Alright, let's go try to fight another battle. We're very close, I think, now to being able to get that axe for Yangus. That's going to make a big difference, I think. It would help if I can properly shout out Casual Hero here. There we go. When you type DQ, you think of Dairy Queen. Yeah, I hear you there. I could go for some Dairy Queen right now. Commander Keen, got the original PS4 version, got the Switch version, then you got a Steam Deck, you got it distracted. That's what keeps happening to me, or at least before I started streaming, is I would get so distracted, like, I would stop playing games. Like, I can't tell you, like, how many games I think I'm going to be able to beat now that I stream that I never could have done before, because I'm focused more. Like, you know, if I commit to a game, I think you all know the vast majority I might see to the end. So we're gonna finish Shining the Holy Ark one day. Like, that's gonna happen. We're gonna finish Dragon Quest VIII. Eventually, I'll finish Return to Monkey Island, I swear. Like, that's gonna happen. 6:02. All right, we can get out of here now. Wait, before we evac... No, shoot. Didn't mean to do that. Come on, man. Let me exit out of here. Okay. What's up, Dre? Dragon Quest VIII is going on. Hot Dragon Quests in your area. Thanks, no problem. You're playing Yakuza Like a Dragon, haven't used Switch in a while. Everyone keeps telling me to play that. I'm a big Shenmue fan. Not so much the third one. I mean, the third one was fine, but 1 and 2 are the big ones I really loved. And everyone tells me Yakuza is like a really good spiritual successor, we'll say, to the Shenmue series. Can we do evac? Will this work? No. So we have to use the thingy. How annoying. No, not Fairberry. Come on, dude. Oh my god. I didn't mean to do Fairberry. I guess we're walking. Oh well. Fan-frickin-tastic. How do I get back to where I was? Let's see. Fairberry. God, you gotta be kidding me. Doodly doo, doodly 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 doo. Doodly doo, doodly 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 doo. Doodly 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 doodly. Is it east or west we're supposed to go? I don't even know. Which way does the game want us to go? Doodly 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 doo. We had to go across a bridge, so where's the bridge at? Oh, the bridge is here. Alright, so we have to go... Oh god, what a pain in the ass. Doodly doo. How do we get there? We just have to go south. Alright, well, it is what it is. Just rest at the inn and zoom back. Do I have zoom? We don't have zoom. Look, no zoom. Look, Ma, no zoom. How do we get zoom? I don't want to keep wasting chimeras. Like, how do we... Who gets zoom? Let's see. Is it the main character? Oh, it's courage. Damn it! We need 8 points into courage. Yeah, Commander Keen just said what I just looked up. Yeah, we don't have it. Great. We got to remember to put 8 points into courage. Don't let me forget. Yeah, the skill tree. What's up, Lars Mando? We're trying. I just keep making stupid mistakes. Like, I just warped to the wrong area. Well, we gotta rest, so let's go rest. Can't believe I did that. Damn it. Such a stupid mistake. Doodly 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 doo. Doodly doodly doo. Where is the inn? Isn't it this way? This way, yeah. Doodly doo, doodly 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 doodly. Doodly 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 doo. It's a happy accident. It's a happy little tree. And a happy little bush. Create what you want, it's your world. Stay overnight, rest till evening. Overnight, I guess. Wah, 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 wah. How poopy. Doodly 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 doo. Doodly 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 doo. Doodly 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 doo. So we are 28 out of 75 new subscriptions so far. Once we get to 75, we will play E.T. for the Atari 2600. We'll probably play it on the Mister. And I will do my very best to try to beat that atrocity of a game. We will also do a Just Chatting stream. But we have to get to 75 before that will happen. So just so you all know, we are 28 of 75 of the way there. New subs, resubs, gift subs, all count. And now we're going to kill the slime and the candy cats that are somehow attacking first, even though we're level 9. Don't ask me why or how. Doodly 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 doo. 5 X and 5 gold. Are we going the right way? Do 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 do. I gotta look at the map again. Come on. If we go all the way south, we wind up at the waterfall cave. And then if we go east from there... maybe that's not the right way. Hold on. Doodly doodly doo. We could get the chests too at this point. Do I really want to get the chests? Doodly 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 doo. Damn, do we want to get them or do we not want to get them? We go south, and then when we hit the fork, we go east, and then south again is what it looks like. Alright, fair enough. You got Final Fantasy X, 12, and Dragon Quest... Oh, Final Fantasy X, 12, and Dragon Quest 11 on your birthday. Well, congratulations, and happy birthday, whenever that was. Yeah. Waterfall, checkpoint. Checkpoint. And yes, Dragon Quest... Oh, 11. Okay. Yes. Dragon Quest 11 is a game we will eventually play on stream once I get the S version of it. Because I got turned off because of the soundtrack on the Switch version, or the PS4 version. The original PS4 version, I should say. Doo-doo-doo-doo, doodly-doodly, 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 doodly-doodly-doo. Lots of doodly-doos. Agreed, Relic, agreed. And especially, like, if this is the soundtrack I remember, like how good 8 was, and then you try to play 11 after that, oof. Big difference. Doodly 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 doo. We should be able to turn south up at that fork in the road. I think. Do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do. So what else is going on this fine wizarding weekend, chat? We're almost at the end of 2022. Can you believe it? This should say that this way... Yeah, checkpoint. We're almost at the end of 2022. 2023 is upon us. I have to come up with a new intro, don't I? I haven't decided yet, by the way, if I'm streaming tomorrow or not with New Year's Eve. Because I don't know. My family is home tomorrow. And we have no plans whatsoever. But, like, I don't know. Do I leave my family elsewhere and stream? Like, I feel weird about that. So we'll see. We'll see what the timing will work out to be. Maybe I'll stream earlier. Maybe I'll stream later. What's this up with this horse? Can we ride it? Nope. Doodly doodly doo doo. 11's nothing. OST's nothing special, but everything else about the game is better in your opinion. Yeah, for me though, the thing is, Commander Keen, I'm huge on soundtracks. You probably know this by now about me, but I love music. I'm sitting here humming the songs all the time and wanting to like make a redemption where I sing. And, you know, the music's very important to me in games. I can have a game that's really bad, and the soundtrack is cool. Like Virtual Highlights Volcano is friggin' awesome. Not the volcano. The volcano's horrible. The soundtrack's awesome. So I can deal with it, you know, better with the soundtrack. But you could take a game that's like amazing in every other way. Like Dragon Quest XI clearly was a good game of what I played of it. But the soundtrack was just so bland and dull, it just pulled me out of the game. It really matters for me, you know? Just do the same opening, but slower and in black and white for the first week of 2023. Yeah. But then what about like 2022, he has returned, or he has risen, whatever I wrote there, like, do I just change the 2 to a 3, and then just re-export it? Is that what I do? Doodly doodly doo, doodly doo, doodly 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 doo. Alright, are there any chests I should know about in this area? Yes, there was one right to the west. Alright, we gotta go back to the bridge real quick, because there was literally supposed to be a chest right to the west. The Switch version does have the orchestrated soundtrack and the ability to change the overall music to 8. Oh, yeah? Woo, we gotta get the Switch version then. Yeah, the PC version of 11, and there's a mod to change the music. The game is good if you give it a chance. Well, I liked what I played of it, just the soundtrack drove me nuts. Because you played the original on Steam, there was a mod to change it back to orchestra. Yeah, I got you. I'm gonna have to try it. Oh, wait, we gotta go back to the bridge, Doodly 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 doo doo. Doodly 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 doo doo. Doodly 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 doo. So it's to the west of the bridge. There it is. You see it? Right there. Vulcan Farnham, we're talking about the music to 11, not the music to 8. 8 is incredible. I love this soundtrack. I have the OST of this. It's like 4 discs. It's amazing. 11. Music should improve going forward. The arrangement with Sugiyama was strange. Gotcha. Battle music in the world's annoying. Are we? Yes, Commander King, we did do that. We got the tool bag thing. We did all that. Doodly doodly doo. Doodly 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 doodly. But there were 2 chests. Oh, we got slime earrings. That actually I think is pretty good. There were 2 chests we skipped in Fairbury. We should go back for them at some point. I just don't feel like doing it right now. Let's go see what the slime earrings are all about. Where are they? Here we go. No, that's not it. Cute earrings in the shape of slime. 4 defense. Okay. I think Yangus needs it more, so we'll give it to him. What about this bandana? Does this help anybody? Nope. Seed of Magic, we'll worry about later. Wayfarer's clothes, I'm sure helps nobody. Nope. We could be selling some of this stuff. We'll have to sell some of that garbage. Alright, back on the road. On the road again. The composer wasn't working for Square Enix. He produced the music independently and retained ownership. Oh, okay. Weird.
The Frogut is also cursed.
That's bad.
But you get your choice of topping. That's good. The toppings contain potassium benzoate. That's bad. Can I go now? The Black Mages are defeated. Yes, very nice. Very nice. High five. Did I find out what cheese does? I remember what it did like years ago. I no longer do now. But we haven't really gotten to anywhere where we can use cheese, right? Like,
Bloody egg!
Don't we have to wait for the whole alchemy pot thing for that? Ah, itchy. The games often use MIDI because it was less expensive. Meanwhile, Sugiyama was selling the orchestral soundtrack independently. Gotcha. Dragon, so weird how that all works. Dragon, move your booty. Thanks, Mother Antares, for the Dragon Move Your Booty. Told you I'd get that sound effect up eventually. And eventually we'll even get the action figure overload redemptions done. Get those two done. Before you can make cheese, yeah, but you have few in your inventory. Do I have cheese in my inventory? You're right, I do. So if I use it once, but nothing happens. Do I have to use it in battle, maybe? I guess we'll use one in battle and see what happens. Doodly 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 doo. Doodly doodly doo. Doodly doodly doo. We have 779 gold. So that might be enough for the weapon and an armor. Let's go. Oops. Try sticking it in Zoph's inventory. Oh, I didn't put it in inventory. Damn it, I forgot. Oh well. We'll do that after. I'll put it in his inventory after this battle. Ooh, level 10, look at that. 824200. All into axes, my friend. Iron Woodsman, Hatchet Man, V8 gold. Alright, now we have some cheese. So we'll see what it does. Do 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 do. Something, something, something. Oh, don't be nighttime. Oh, we're still okay. First, let's sell the useless crap. So, let's see. We don't need Wayfarer's clothes anymore. Oh, the copper monster coins. We can just sell that for money, right? We don't actually have to keep them, do we? Let's get rid of the bandit's grass skirt. We don't need the pot lid. We don't need the bandana. The graphics are amazing for a PS2 game. That's the great thing about cell shading, is it's timeless. Like, Legend of Zelda Wind Waker still looks amazing for the GameCube as well. And as bad as the Breath of Fire 5 Dragon Quarter game was, in my opinion, it looks great too. Cell shading is always a timeless graphic. The monster design's so well done. Yeah, and it goes all the way back, I think, to the original Dragon Warrior, right? The slime design. Yeah, the monster coins are just vendor trash. All right, good. I'm gonna sell them then. Because look, we can get a lot of money for. Oops. So that's the point of getting the copper monster coins. You get money for them. You can sell. I'm not going to worry about the rest of this. Alright, now we will buy The stone axe. And my axe. Oh my god, he's a powerhouse now. Look at this. Holy crap. 60 attack. Oh, this is going to be good. This is going to help us a lot with battles. We can sell the garbage he has now. We don't need the oaken club anymore. We'll make sure nothing else makes sense. Alright, I think we're good on weapons. Now we can go buy armor, too. This is great. This is exactly what we wanted. Art style does a hell of a lot for the game. Styles, graphics, and age, better, and realistic graphics. Exactly. DQ in general is such a chill series has remained so consistent. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Yes, Arctur, we were talking about this earlier. About Final Fantasy, and I feel the same way. Like, I just think they changed too much. In trying to, I guess, stay relevant. Leather kilt for Yangus, eh? Alright, equipped. Scale armor for Zophar. And we'll get a medicinal herb. Get one for Yangus. We'll actually get one for Zophar. And we'll get one more for Yangus. Holy water, don't worry about. Chimera wing, we have 4 in the bag. Why don't we put a few in the bag as well? Alright, that should be good. Now we will go heal at the inn. Where is the inn here? Inn. Gonna go to the inn. DQ Games voice oozed charm, I agree. Welcome to our inn, weary travelers. Let's rest until evening. This way we can go get some good monster battles on the way there. More gold, more experience. Why not, right? Alright, now we're going to do a savey save. Where's the church at? Here it is. Oh, and let's clean up our inventory a little bit while we're in here. Let's see. Oh, we didn't even sell. We didn't even sell it. Oh well, just put it in the bag for now. And we'll move the cheese to here. Same with this. Doodly doo. Doodly 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 doo. I'm so OCD. Do you all see this? Look at this. There we go. Doodly 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 doo. Save. Confess all. Do, 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 do. Yes, please do. Do, 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 do. Okay, good. Do you intend to continue? Yes. Take care, my child, and may the goddess watch over thee. Bow, bow, bow. Okay, now what? I guess now we go to the tower, that area, right? can't think of anything else we should be doing besides that now, right? Were there any other chests in the area I should be looking at? Let's see. Let's refer to the guide. Once we get... So, on the way to the Tower of Alexandria, we can go due north. But didn't we do this already? I can't remember. Did we find this chest already? We did, right? Pretty sure we did. And there were still the 2 chests in Fairbury that we never got. Yeah. Alright, so we did that already. So we're just going to go due east. To the Tower of Alexandria. We're going to do that. You have this weird notion to play Monster Rancher with PS1. It's also good to... Yes, we got the money. We got the money. Where's my money? You ever see that Star Trek Deep Space Nine episode? The Bada Bing Bada Boom. It was making fun of Ocean's 11. And I forget the guy's name, but like it was the one with I forget all the names of everybody anymore. It was the one with Vic Fontaine's bar got all messed up. Like it was like an Easter egg or whatever. A Pandora's box, I think they called it. And what was it, Frankie Eyes or something? We got a raid tonight. It's Songbird. Raiding with the party of 16 people tonight. Songbirder, thanks so much for the raid. Welcome on in, Raiders. I am Zophar. Made a website back in the 90s known as Zophar's Domain. Lots of emulators and stuff. Appreciate the raid. What were you working on tonight? What were you playing?
Secure all positions. Here we go.
Level.
Full ahead. Next stop, Zophar's Domain.
Not Lotto, thank you so much for the follow and for joining the realm and Zophar's Domain. Your support is greatly appreciated. 7 hit points, 3 magic, a bunch of stats, 3 skill. Guess what? All into courage you go. Because we really need Zoom. The Beetle Boy drops a treasure chest. It's a medicinal herb. We like herbs. Herbs! Being Scottish, you always get the beam me up, Scotty. I'm giving it all she's got. Vaxanadu Deathless Speedrun. Oh, okay. Vaxanadu is one of my favorite Nintendo games, actually. I love that game. I was actually eyeing it up on speedrun.com earlier today because I've been speedrunning Virtual Highlight lately, Songbirder, because I'm crazy. And I was like, oh, I would love to try to speedrun Vaxanadu, but like, so many of you are 10,000 times better at it than I am. So I'm like, I don't know. So I haven't tried yet. You got a PB in Deathless last night. Congratulations. It's awesome. Casual Hero, roller coasters with the highs are really high, lows aren't too bad. Gotcha. Well, I really appreciate the raid. I hope you had a great stream tonight. I hope you all had fun at Songbirders. Everyone, go throw him a follow, please. And now we're going to go and try to get to this tower. Oh, you made a tutorial about Deathless? Yeah, please do. I appreciate it. I don't know if you want to... If you put it in here, I'm probably going to forget about it. But if you use Discord, you could pop it in my Discord channel, or you can just private message me, whatever you'd rather do. I appreciate it. One of these days... literally, I think it actually is probably that and Dragon Warrior, Dragon Quest, and probably Metroid and Legend of Zelda would be my favorites. Ahead lies the Tower of Alexandria. No trespassing. Oh, we're trespassing. We're trespassing. Thanks, Songbird. Appreciate it. Doo-doodly-doo. Let's see. Oh, I gotta think about this for a minute. This is probably gonna take a while, this level. Here's the deal. If we get to the point where I am just too tired to continue on, because I do have work tomorrow at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it's 12:30 right now, so if I do feel like we need to do that, we will exit out of here with a wing. We do have a wing, right? Yeah, we have 4 wings. Okay. So the only thing that sucks is we don't have the zoom spell to get back to, Like, we have evac, but we don't have zoom, so if we have no Chimera's wings, you're beat. Alright, I just have to remember that. Yeah, I've seen people use the randomizer. That's definitely something I have interest in. Nothing like taking a game that you know what to do and where everything is, and mix it up. I think that's why I like Virtual Highlight, because, you know, if I want to, I can just do the random seeds and just get a totally different game. I was pretty happy with my first ever random Virtual Highlight run a few weeks ago. We came in second behind Gyre, only 6 minutes off. Not bad for a first try. It's pretty happy. Uh-oh. The door doesn't budge. It seems to be locked. Are you kidding me? We can't get in there? Is there a side door? Or are we, like, messed up? We're supposed to talk to somebody. Wouldn't it be funny if we spent all this time getting ready to go in here and we don't even have what we need? You get that a lot, too? Not Scott. Your first real name is Scott. Nice. Just not invested in Final Fantasy as a franchise anymore. Yeah, I'm with you. I understand. I feel the same way. You know, it would be nice if Square Enix would find their way. You know what? This is what I think they need to do. If you want to know what I think they need to do with Final Fantasy, they just need to start over, man. They literally just need to start over. Retire it for a while. Concentrate on a great series like this. And one day just come out with, like, a game called The Final Fantasy. Like what Final Destination did when they came out with The Final Destination. But then they made another one anyway. But, like, and then, like, built it as, like, the Final Fantasy or something. And, like, I don't know. They could bring back a bunch of characters from other Final Fantasies. And they just need to, like, get back to the charm of the originals. Stop trying to reinvent the wheel over and over and over. I think that they go a long way to rebuilding trust with a lot of fans too if they did that. But that's me. Yeah, I hear you, Arctur. I never played 9. That was for handheld, right? Wasn't it DS, maybe? Dude, can we not get in here? Are we not supposed to be here yet? Do I need to look at the strategy guide? I can't remember what to do here. It's the Final Fantasy do. Make another dimension where Cloud is just an onion. Yeah. Gotcha, Julian. Wow. Yangus is really strong with that axe. I love it. Hogface is defeated. Yeah, I don't think we can get in here. I think that we need to do something back in town. How annoying. I guess we're using a wing. Thanks, Commander Keen. I figured it was something in town. Alright, so we will exit out of here and we will use a wing. This time we'll go to the right town and we'll talk to people. Yes, Transqueena. We press start and I can talk to Yangus. Like this. You're thinking of going to that tower in the east? What you read about in that letter? Nice one, Gob. You've got guts. Come on then, what we waiting for? And we can talk to King Trode. So, is it decided where we're going to next, Zophar? Really? So we're aiming for the tower in the east that was mentioned in that letter? Yes, I suppose that's not a bad idea as such. I wonder. What do you wonder? Being deliberately vague because you don't know how much you want to know. No problem, Commander Keen. I think you've given me enough information. Actually, I don't even need to use the wing, do I? I can just continue down here and just go there myself. We'll get some levels and gold. Why not? Oh, he's so awesome, man. Bungle. I love it.
Secure all positions. Here we go. Tanks full ahead. Next stop, Zophar's domain.
The Milfologist. I love your name. Thanks so much for the follow and for joining the realm and the domain. Your support is greatly appreciated. Yeah, Julian, that's the thing. They're going to keep doing it because they're making money from it, so it's like, why wouldn't they? But hopefully, they continue to make their money that they want to make. They're a business. And they continue to make games that maybe are not as popular in the States, wildly popular in Japan now, for people like you and me that enjoy these kind of games. You know what's interesting? I didn't even really like Final Fantasy 1. The only Final Fantasies I really liked were 2 for Super Nintendo, which is 4, and 6 for Super Nintendo, which is 3. And I liked Final Fantasy 9. I want to beat it one day, probably because it reminded me of 2 and 3 for Super Nintendo. You know, the whole medieval thing. That's it. 10 was interesting, but not my cup of tea. Like, the Dragon Quest games are like, this is where it's at for me. Okay, so let's start talking to people. Hello there, travelers. Welcome to Alexandria. Domegus? Sorry, I've never heard of him. How unfortunate. The heir of the great Albert family, Alistair, was murdered over the Eastern Tower. I reckon it was the doing of some thief in there after the statue of Alexander. I wonder if it's in the mansion we have to go. I'm a peddler. I travel about selling my wares. I came to the western checkpoint to get here. It's very strange. It looked like it had been broken open by some kind of terrifying force. I wonder what it was. You just came out of the Albert Mansion, right? Yes. What was going on there? Was there a smarmy-looking man saying awful things to Miss Jessica? I'd have to dash in and save her if there was. Be your knight in shining armor. Not that I'd actually have the nerve to do it, knowing me. What? You say he wasn't saying anything particularly awful? Well, that's a relief. Sure. Transquina, I don't hate it, but like the whole, I don't know, dark steampunk thing. And what's weird is I'm all into like dark games and stuff, but I don't know. I feel like when the game came out, I wasn't looking for that kind of game. I was looking for something more like Final Fantasy III for Super Nintendo, and just got something totally different. I've never beaten it. I own it. I own the original. I paid $30 for it in 1998, I think I bought this. I did beat the remake. It was fine. But I don't know, it didn't hit for me. During this time, I was enjoying games like Lunar 1 and 2, the Shining Force series, like I was just playing them over and over. Like the whole medieval stuff, and I don't know. Yeah, I took care of my games. For the most part. Here's the manual. I don't even think I don't know if I've ever taken the manual out of the box. All 3 discs are still here. I never even put discs 2 and 3 in, so they're probably pretty good condition. So yeah. First 3D RPG for you? I guess it would have been... Oh, you know what? Was it my first? Yeah, I think it was my first too. But I never beat it. The first 3D RPG I think I ever beat was Grandia 2 for Dreamcast, actually. Because... Oh, no, actually, no, I'm wrong. It would have been Dragon Force for the Sega Saturn. Or maybe Albert Odyssey for the Sega Saturn. Or Shining Wisdom for the Sega Saturn. It was probably one of the Saturn games. I'm looking at them now and I'm like... Because I beat Shining Wisdom, I beat Albert Odyssey, and I beat Dragon Force. So it was one of those 3. Whichever one came out first. Disc rot hasn't hit me yet. We're getting there. Virtual Highlight for Saturn is starting to skip in the credits now. Good thing I have the satiator now. Lady Rosalind and Master Lorenzo are eating at the moment, so I'm afraid I can't let you in. Damn. crap. Did I just go the wrong way? No, I went the right way. What's up, Relic? We went to the tower and it was locked. And I feel like... I don't feel like... it was told to me that somewhere in town, someone has a trigger that will get me in there. And I just don't know where. I have never played Magic Knight Rayearth, but I want to. And now that we have a satiator, it's possible to. Lady Rosalind and this bloke called Fancy, no, Francois, Fiance or something, have gone downstairs for lunch. Wonder what kind of things the Albert family eat. They're just saying the same things. So prove it. You can't say something like that without proof. Are you a complete thicko or what? Show him Jessica's letter. Oh, okay. Yes. Maybe this is the trigger. Super gear. We gotta beat 8 first before that. Zophar reads Jessica's letter.
I don't know who will find this letter, but please consider it my last will and testament. For by the time you read this, I will already be gone.
Yeah, Julian, I'd have to think it's one of those Saturn games. 7 was popular because it had a massive marketing campaign. Yes, it did. And it was many English-speaking players' introduction to the genre. Also true. My introduction to the genre, though... Thank you, Nintendo Power. 1988 or 89. This is my original childhood copy of Dragon Warrior and the strategy guide that I got from Nintendo Power. Came free. You just had to send in the coupon and they sent it to you. It's seen better days. Unfortunately, it's water damaged, but, you know, it's all there. All the pages are still here. So, a little strategy guide. So that was my first RPG, Dragon Warrior. Not Final Fantasy. Your first RPG was, adventure for the Atari 2600? Yeah, I always wanted to play that one. I never owned it. But that I heard that's what's considered the first console RPG was adventure. Commander Keen's first was Final Fantasy. I got you. You ran to the mail 6 weeks straight waiting for that baby to come in the mail. Well, Dragon Warrior, yeah. God, I was so excited. The first time I saw it, I was at my friend's house, and it was in either 88 or 89. I forget which year it was. And I just saw him fighting a slime, and I just remember being mesmerized by, like, he's on the screen, and he's hitting a button that says fight, and it's saying he's dealing some kind of damage. And I wasn't exposed to, like, Dungeons and Dragons or anything at that point. My parents... I don't know, for any of you that were around in the 80s, the stupid satanic panic crap of the 80s, and they're like, oh, don't play Dungeons and Dragons, it's bad, it's evil, you'll kill people. Like, come on, man. But so I didn't have any exposure to any of that stuff until I saw my friend playing Dragon Warrior for the Nintendo, and I see him casting the spell. I think he was casting Hurt or something. And I was like, whoa, man, this is cool. This and Faxanadu. Now, Faxanadu is more of an adventure or action RPG. Probably adventure would be more accurate to describe it as, but like the combination of Dragon Warrior and Faxanadu is what really got me into the genre. In the late 80s. So yeah, that's how we got there.
I am going to the tower in the east. I will not return until my brother's death is avenged. Mother, I'm sorry for the damage I've caused to our family's reputation. But this is about something far bigger than tradition.
Far
I must
bigger.
Follow my heart, no matter the consequences.
Oh yeah, Casual Hero, no doubt. I can definitely understand why there's a lot of people that love 7. It's not a bad game. It just isn't my cup of tea. Like, I've tried. Like I said, I beat the remake. It just didn't, I don't know, the nostalgia for me, because I didn't really, it wasn't the game I needed. It's like it was the game I deserved, but not the one I needed at the time. The games I needed at the time were Lunar 1, Lunar 2, these kind of games. The whole medieval fantasy, knight in shining armor, rescuing the princesses, and like those were the kind of games that did it for me, you know? That was my jam. But no, there's no doubt it definitely, it really did, for whatever way you want to look at it, revolutionized RPGs. Your first adventure game, Mystery J, was probably either Raiders of the Lost Ark or Riddle of the Sphinx for the VCS. Then maybe Dragon Warrior 1 for Nintendo Power. Gotcha. What's funny is your combo Final Fantasy and Faxanadu got you into it. See, it's always some combination of Dragon Warrior, Final Fantasy, or Faxanadu, usually for those of us from the 80s, like one of those games. Nowhere near as bad as the internet claims. Which one are we talking about? Hold on, I definitely missed something. Oh, Quest 64. Yeah, I never played it. I heard bad things about it too. But I bet you, like Virtual Highlight, if I tried it, I'd probably like it. Just think how good FF7 could have looked if N64 was a disc system. Just think if Nintendo had made that deal with Sony or Philips and come out with a disc system. But that's not what happened. And so we got the PlayStation, and the rest was history. You've been playing Castlevania 2, and it's hard to figure out how you progress. Yeah, the problem with Castlevania 2, I love that game. It's actually my favorite Castlevania, believe it or not. But the English translation of the original is just really bad. There's like a redone version of CV2 where they the fan community retranslates it, and it actually, like, the townspeople are helpful and tell you where to go, and like the hints about like the crystals and kneeling and all that stuff actually makes sense. Kind of pound comparison to most PlayStation JRPGs, in particular, this quest is quite fine. Well, like Final Fantasy Mystic Quest is another one. Like, I liked that game. There are people that crap all over Mystic Quest. I don't really understand it. They marketed it as a beginner RPG. Like, this is a great game to get into RPGs. I'm like, okay, cool. I played it. It's not a long game. I beat the thing in, like, I don't know, 12 or 13 hours. Something like that the first time I played it in the 90s, and I liked it. I was like, it's cool. Good game. You got the bad ending in FF7, gotcha. Now, so you don't think the N64 Relix knows to be better than the PSX? I will respectfully disagree, Commander Keen, and I will point you to something like Mario 64. Find a PlayStation game that looks like Mario 64. You won't. The PlayStation's graphics engine just wasn't capable of doing it. The problem with the N64, there was only two problems with it. Well, three. The big one was no disc. Everyone was trying to make games that took up more space at that point because they could do things like awesome soundtracks, better graphics. Voice acting was a big one. And Nintendo limited them again with the damn cartridges. So some of the third-party vendors just said bye. Like Square jumped, as you all know, like that famously jumped to Sony, and so that was mistake number one. Mistake number two is I think the N64 controller is horrible. I'm sorry, I know some people liked it. I thought it was garbage. I would say it's probably, in my opinion, it's probably the worst controller of all the major systems that's ever been made. I know it's a big thing to say, but I really think it's terrible. And then the last problem with the N64 was just the fact that it didn't have a lot of great games beyond first party, which goes back to point two, that so many of the, or point one, that so many of the third party vendors left Nintendo. But it had some great games. Yeah, 64 had higher resolution, but a less flexible architecture for sure, no doubt. Yeah, the N64 controller, man, I really think it's the worst. I really do. Like, I'm thinking of all the systems, and I can't think of a worse controller. Unless you count... Now, if we're going to go outside of the major systems, then the Atari Jaguar controller is probably worse. With the 16 numbers. Like, that controller is probably worse. But, like, if you're just talking about Sega, Nintendo, Sony, Microsoft, the four big ones at the time, it's the worst. As long as the analog stick isn't floppy, they all get floppy after a while. You think the Saturn controller was the worst? Oh, I don't think that. I like the 6-button Sega Genesis better, but look here, let me show you why it's not the worst. When this was all the rage in the 90s, fighting games were really big. Street Fighter 2, right? You had strong, or you had basic, strong, and fierce. I forget, or no, it was strong, fierce, and roundhouse, right? The 3 punches, the 3 kicks. And you had your L&R shoulder buttons. So it basically took the Sega Genesis 6-button controller, which is great for arcade games, and it added the shoulder buttons to it. Now, obviously, this is not the structure that ended up taking the world by storm. It was the Super Nintendo controller that really laid out the model with the 4 face buttons and L&R. Because if you think about it, you fast forward all the way to now, and look at the PlayStation 5 controllers, look at the Xbox 360, look at the Nintendo Switch Pro controller. They all have 4 face buttons, and they have LR. Well, they have LR 1 and 2 now. But it was Nintendo that did that. But no, I don't think this was a bad controller. I liked it. You hated that the controller broke so easily, so playing Smash at a friend's house. Oh god, did you ever try to play Mario Party? Some of those, one of those you have to like go like this to the joypad on the N64, and you end up callousing up your hands. Who remembers that? Dreamcast had the title screen on it, yup. The little screen, the VMU you're talking about, Trans Queenie. Yeah, I liked, the Dreamcast controller was fine. I liked that one too. I thought the VMU was ahead of its time. Commander Keen's definitely the worst controller you've had the displeasure of using, and you started gaming on your father's ColecoVision. Yeah, so you go way back too. ASCII pad Super Nintendo's the best? No. Not a fan of that one. But I respect your opinion, so I can't tell if you're being serious though. But if you are, it's okay. I didn't like the ASCII pad. Julian says if you get a crisp new one and open it up to put some Teflon grease on the sticks. Yeah. Does that really work? Yeah, see, Casual Hero agrees. Vulcan Farnell says light punch, medium punch, heavy punch, same. Yeah, correct. Perfect for fighting games, exactly. Saturn's 3D pad's the original modern input device. You know, I've never used the 3D pad. I know it was made like mainly for like Nights into Dreams. I never played that game. I want to do that now that I have a satiator. I want to play Nights. That's on the docket for one day. The worst major manufacturer controllers, in your opinion, Mystery, are N64, yup. Intellivision, never played. Master System, yeah, it wasn't the best. 5200, never played. And GameCube also gets way too much love. Yeah, I'll say the GameCube was definitely better than the N64 controller. But, like, I really think that Nintendo, after the Super Nintendo controller, kind of fell off. And I don't really like their controllers as much until you get to... I liked the idea of the Wii. I didn't care for the Wii and the Nunchuck. I liked the Wii controller more than when you were doing motion control with it, like just holding it, or when you would turn it for retro, like this, because it felt like a Nintendo controller at that point. The Wii U controller was interesting. Again, I appreciate they were trying to do something different, but it was really large and bulky, kind of clunky, the Wii U. I think the Switch Pro controller actually is really freaking good. I would say the Switch Pro controller is probably Nintendo's, honestly, best controller. Because it feels a lot like a PlayStation 5 or Xbox, controller. Did you notice that? Like, all the controllers now are so similar. Like, there's not a lot of variance anymore. They're all 4 face buttons with the L and R. That's all Nintendo that started that. Yes, correct, Casual here, 100%. Turdsman says GameCube controller works for Smash Brothers, but basically nothing else. Accurate. All their stuff's slightly too small for your hands. What, the Nintendo controllers, Julian? Yeah. Saturn 3D pad's way better than you'd think. Circleness is weird, but the D-pad stick buttons feel great. I gotta get one. I definitely gotta get one. How there's a bad D-pad that you have to fix yourself with electrical tape? What, the Pro controller? I haven't had any problems with it. I'll tell you what I do have the problem, though, with the Switch, is drift is real. On the, what do you call them, the Joy-Con remotes, the drift is definitely a thing. Like, the original ones that came with my Switch after like a year and a half, the drift started to happen, so that's real. DualSense controller is really good. Oh, I love the PS5 DualSense. I have 2 of them. You can't really do this justice by looking at it, but the force feedback in the games that use them is really freaking cool. The touchpad up here is very responsive. It just feels really good in your hand. The battery lasts for a while. It uses USB-C. Like, it's a good controller. And it works great on PC and Mac, too, for emulators. All right, back to the game.
And to Bangers and Mash, I'm sorry for lying to you. I hope you'll forgive me as well. Signed, Jessica.
What? A letter from Jessica? No way! You're lying!
No, I'm not. I just read it to you. You can look at the handwriting. Jeez, Bangers and Mash are jerks. Steam controller is the goat for anything that doesn't require a D-pad. Never used it, but I've seen it. Looks good. You remember Mastering Brawl using the Wiimote just to avoid having to scavenge GameCube controllers. There you go.
She's been in our room the whole time. So how could she give you a
Open the damn door. You'll see.
I dunno. It sounds sort of real to me.
Just check.
Fine. I'll check her room. But if I'm right, you better leave and never come back. Got it?
Okay, I got it. What if I said no? What would happen?
Right. Just wait here. No running away now.
Soda likes the wave bird. Commander Keen heard the D-pad on the Pro Controller is prone to phantom inputs because the rocker it sits on is not quite steady enough. Putting a bit of electric tape on the pivot eliminates it. I haven't had it happen. But then again, I don't play a ton of Switch either. You know what I play a lot of? Everything I'm streaming. Lots of Saturn, lots of PlayStation 2, lots of Sega. I should start streaming some Switch stuff. You know, I still have Triangle Strategy sitting in shrink wrap. That's another game I haven't opened.
She is gone.
Duh. I could have told you that.
Give me that letter.
Give me that letter. All right, here you go. It's all yours, buddy.
This is definitely Jessica's handwriting.
We told you that.
But if she really did go to the tower, she'll end up just like her brother, Alistair.
Oh, we don't want that.
This is bad. This is really bad.
You thought you'd be in a triangle, but you didn't even finish the demo. Now, I want to play it because, you know, strategy RPGs. That's my jam. But I haven't had time. There's so many games I want to play, and there's just no time. Elden Ring is still sitting over here. I played it for like an hour and then stopped. Like, God, there's so many games. I'm like staring at my library right over here. In case you're wondering why I keep looking over, like that's my meager gaming library right there. There's just so many games I want to play.
We've got to do something. We've got to get her out of there.
It's so strange how Dragon Quest localization has always been extremely British. Yeah, all the way back to Dragon Warrior. You know, thee and thy and hath and like all those words. Like, I think it's great. Call blimey. I love it. I hope they keep doing that.
This is partly your
It makes it
fault.
feel like, you know, a medieval fantasy game.
So, I'll open the door to the tower. You go in and get her. Got it?
I got it.
Okay.
Ooh,
Gotta
excuse
hurry.
me.
To get to the tower, go left down the path outside the village.
Oh, we know how to get to the tower. Don't you worry. Banger has joined your party.
Oh, one more thing. I'll leave the monsters to you lot. Listen, Mash. Whatever you do, don't let Jessica's mum find out where she went.
We'll try.
Yes, sir, Bangers.
Yes, sir, bangers. Doodly doodly doo.
Good. Come on. We've got to hurry.
Not just medieval, now often modern British English too, Cockney, Welsh, High Register, etc. Well, you know, it's... And this is going to sound bad, I don't know, so I hope it doesn't sound bad, but it's probably going to. But like, anytime I hear the British accent, I just think medieval. I know that's crazy, but like, I don't know, just because that was my first exposure to the British accent was like medieval video games and medieval movies and like, you know, things like Braveheart, and which is tough because like when I used to hear the British accent when I was younger, it was always like why were British people always the bad guy in movies from the 80s and 90s? Anybody notice that? Like, why were they always bad? I never understood that in movies. But so like now when I hear the British accent, that's the first thing I think. Bangers and Mash is a British dish. Yes, I when I first saw their names in like the mid 2000s, I was like, you know, why are they called Bangers and Mash? And I Googled them, and then it came up that it was a food, and I was like, oh, okay, I see. They put a lot of money and time into the translations, way more than with the Final Fantasy line of games. Yeah, as we all know, the Romans spoke with British accents, exactly. You ever see Robin Hood Men in Tights? Unlike most Robin Hoods, I can speak with an English accent. Carrie Ellis is awesome. Because Hollywood is xenophobic, and you're not kidding, Julian. You think it's common here in the U.S.? You think of castles and medieval stuff when you think of British. Yep, see? Thing. All right, well, let's go to the church, and we will save. And that's another thing, too. Like, as a kid, anytime I thought of churches, I just thought about saving your game. That's what churches were for me. Is, oh, church, it's where you go to save your game in a video game, right? It's where you save. You know, because, you know, Dragon Warrior, Shining in the Darkness, Shining Force, like, all those games you save in the church. Just what you do. It's what you do. Same reason why Germans are always villains. There's something cold and calculating about a proper, well-educated villain. Yeah, I think you're right, Mr. J. Which is why Americans were never villains. We're not well-educated. Savey save. Doodly 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 doo. Doodly 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 doo. Doodly 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 doo. Seek salvation for your games. Yeah, you gotta seek salvation for your games. You know what we gotta figure out though, chat? So we still gotta talk about this whole, you know, singing thing. Because I already know what I want to do for the redemption that's going to replace Action Figure Overload. We've already talked about it now a few times. I want to do a Zophar belts one out where I just sing a song. Like really try to sing a song. But I don't know how to not run afoul of DMCA in doing it. So deliver them from the fires of dying and having to start over. Can I get an amen? Like getting original music free license? Maybe. See, all the music I want to sing is existing stuff. I already know like how this works. I wonder if anyone can make music. Oh, speaking of, any luck on the virtual highlight stuff on the volcano? For those that don't know, Casual Hero kindly volunteered to try and work on a cool little project for the realm. Yeah, royalty-free libraries. Keep the original track in your ear where we can't hear it, and just sing the song yourself. That's the tricky part. I could probably get away with just singing the song with no music to all of you, but then is that any fun when you can't hear the music? So I don't know, like that. There doesn't seem to be a way to. Doesn't seem to be a way to do it without, you know, potentially. You need a reference link, and we'll start after next when you get back in town. You just have to cover it. So what that would mean is I would still need a cover of the music. So, like, for example, I'll give you a for example, Casual Hero. I was talking about how I love to sing Disney villain songs, and I was talking about like some of my favorite ones.
My lord, is that Egon?
Dre's got it right on the head. You hit the nail on the head, Dre. Good job. So like Hellfire from Hunchback of Notre Dame, I would love to cover that. That's a song I love to sing, and I'm pretty good at it. My octave, where my octave range is like right where Judge Claude Frollo, Tony J, rest in peace. For whatever reason, it's that my octave is there. But like that would require me to find somebody, because I don't have talent, to make like a cover of that music, because otherwise I'm pulling it from somewhere and I'm running afoul. I could also do a riff tracks option where I tell people what file to load and the timestamp, have them play. Yeah, I could. That's a lot of work that's a lot to ask for of all of you. I don't know that I'd want to go that route. I appreciate it, Casual Hero. You let me know. You let me know. Because that's what I'd like to replace Action Figure Overload with. But I'm only going to do it if I know, like, if somebody redeems it, I can, on the next stream, or even that stream, I'd like to do it on that stream, just cut to whatever scene I cut to and start belting it out. Hellfire. I'm not going to sing it now. Gives you a chance to stretch your symphony legs a bit more. Nice. So that's that. Now, the other thing is, tomorrow for New Year's Eve, I have not yet made a decision on if we're going to stream tomorrow yet, because it's just going to depend upon what I end up doing with my family. Because when I'm done working tomorrow, because I do work tomorrow, but I get done early, they're going to be here, and I don't love the idea of streaming when they're like in the house and about, because I feel like I'm abandoning them when I do that, so I try not to do that. So just stay tuned. We may stream tomorrow. I just don't know what time it would be. If we do, we will play more Dragon Quest VIII. We definitely will be streaming on New Year's Day, which will be, you guessed it, more Dragon Quest VIII. And then on Monday, we're going to try, I don't know how close we are to the end, but we're going to see if it's possible to try to finish up Return to Monkey Island, or if we're just going to be playing it more. I don't know how long Chapter 4 is. But either way, we're going to do some more Return to Monkey Island on Monday. But, yeah, chat, all that being said, it is 1:07 a.m., and I do have work at 7 a.m. in less than 6 hours. And so, unfortunately, this is where we must take leave.